after I first came to Zoe and rededicated my life to the Lord after not walking with him for about 10 to 11 years, I went to the encounter, and the Lord dealt with me about some things, and one of the things that he dealt with me on was my relationship that I was in. I was getting married. I was engaged to be married to someone that I knew wasn't the person that God had for me, but I was still going to go ahead and go through with it. And we were having a destination wedding, and I was fighting with just in my spirit, because I'm like, I went to this encounter, I rededicated my life to the Lord, and I said, God, I want you more than anything else. And that's the decision that I made there. But then when I got out back into the real world and back at home, back dealing with him, it's a fight now.
Come on.
Because it's like, I said that and I meant it, but now this is the part where I actually have to follow through. And so I'm fighting, there's a struggle in my spirit, and I struggled all the way up until the day I got on the plane to go to our wedding. And he was already there. I had family already there. I had a ton of people coming from the U.S. to overseas. We were getting married in Jamaica. And I got on the plane. Actually, my mom reminded me the last time we talked about this, that when I got out of the car, I left my bags in the car. And she's like, honey, you got to come get your bags. I was like, oh, yeah, because my mind just wasn't there. I get on the plane. Everything is, we're ready to go. And I stood up and I went to the bathroom. And I went because I was stalling, because I'm still fighting. And I'm like, I know they won't leave as long as I'm not seated. And I'm in the bathroom and I'm just praying, and the Lord is dealing with me, and he's like, get off this plane. Don't go do it. Don't do it. And I was like, okay. And finally, they're knocking on the door, and they're like, Miss Patterson, you got to come out. You're delaying the flight. We got to go. We've already pushed back from the door.
Wow.
We're gone. We're gone. And I finally came out, and I just said, can I get off? And the flight attendant said, if you're going to go, you have to go now. And I said, okay. And I went back to my seat, I got my bags, and I got off the plane. And as soon as I made the decision, when I said, can I get off, it's like I got the peace. All of that fighting and all the turmoil in my chest and in my stomach and my heart and my head that I had been feeling was gone as soon as I said, I'm going. And so I know that in that decision,
go ahead and invite him in too.
That in that decision that I made to say, you know what, Lord, I want the best that you have for me. I want what it is that you have for my life, and I'm going to obey you, and I'm getting off this plane. It saved my life. It changed my life, and not just changed it, it saved it. I literally believe that if I had have continued on that path, something would have died. I don't know if it's me physically. I don't know if it's what he had already implanted in me spiritually, but something was going to die if I continued down the wrong path. And so for those of you who know that you're not on the right path, or if you just know that you just need something, you want God, or if you've made a decision before and said, God, I want you more than anything, but you haven't been living it, come now. Come now. Don't take the chance of death. Don't take the chance of death physically or spiritually, emotionally. Come and dedicate your life to him. Give it to him.